Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. This is Ella Berry's Africa. In our today's class, we are going to be learning how to make this kimono dress with a flutter sleeve and a shirt collar. If this is what you want, please stay to the end and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more interesting videos. Guys, in our today's tutorial, we are going to be needing scissors, ruler, our tape. We're going to be needing our tape. Sorry, my camera is shaky. Our tape, our chalk, and then the required measurements include the bust, the waist, the hip, the length, the sleeve mount, the under bust, and then the fabric we're going to be using is this beautiful Ankara fabric. This piece, yeah, this Ankara fabric. Then we're going to be combining it with this ashoke. So guys, sorry about that. I'm just trying to get this something good. So I went ahead to fold my fabric in order not to waste time. To fold it like so, I used the sleeve. The sleeve is 39 divided by 2. 39 divided by 2 is 19.5. And I added 1 inch for hemming allowance. So that's what you're going to use in folding your fabric. So next we'll go ahead to mark our vertical points. Yeah, go ahead to mark our vertical points. But before doing that, let's slant this end here by, let's say, 1 inch or so. We need to slant it by 1 inch, just like so. So go ahead and slant it like so. Just 1 inch is okay. 1 inch is okay. So next we are going to mark out our points, our vertical points. So from the shoulder here, of course this is the shoulder, we are going to mark 12. Yeah, I'm going to be marking 12. And then we'll go straight to the underbust. Our underbust, we're going to be using 14 or 14.5 for the underbust. This line here is also going to serve as the bust line and the sleeve opening. It's also going to serve as the bust line and the sleeve opening. Then the hip, of course, the hip is 24. That's what we're using for the hip. Then of course our length is going to be, our length is 42. Our length is 42. So we're going to go ahead and insert that, measure that. Okay. So this is 42. So we're going to add 2 inches for hemming allowance. That's what we did. So on this point here now, on this point here, of course we are going to, on this point here, we are going to take our round, our bust round. Our bust round is 38 divided by 4. 38 divided by 4. 38 divided by 4 is 9.5. Insert that because it's a form of a bubble gum. You add about 2 to 2.5 inches, like so. Then for the hip, for the underbust round is 39. The underbust is 39. Sorry guys, I just verified the underbust is 34. So 34 divided by 4 is 34 divided by 4 should be around, 34 divided by 4 is 8.3. Then we're also going to add about 2.5 inches and connect it like so. Then we'll also come on the waist. We didn't insert our waist measurement. Our waist measurement is 16. we can even do 16.5. Yeah, 16.5. So the waist is 37. 37 divided by 4 should be 9.25. So we'll add about 2.5 inches here. So this is what we are going to get. Now on the hip is 43. 43 divided by 4 is 10.75. 10.75. Also I'll go ahead and add 2.5 inch like so, and then we'll join it to this point. Then we'll come on this point here. I'm going to make here to be a little bit curvy like so. Yeah, make it curvy. And then on the sleeve opening here, we're just going to make this to be slanted. Make it slanted. You can go in this place by 1 inch and slant it like so. Slant it. Then right now we are going to extend this point here. This point here, we're going to extend it down. Exactly what we get here, we'll go ahead and extend it down. We're having 13.5. We'll go ahead and mark the same thing down. Or you can come out a bit. You can come out a bit if you want. You can come out a bit if you want. So we're having 13 here, 13.5. So I'll go ahead and come out a bit like 14.5, like so. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut it out. I'll go ahead and use my scissors to cut it out. So this is it. So for the neckline, we are going to mark the back and front neckline. For the neckline, I'm going to be using a width of 3 inches because it's going to be having a collar. I'm going to be using a width of 3 inches and the depth of 3.5, like so. This is for the front neckline. And of course, there's also an opening. I'm just going to go down by about 4 inches for the other opening. So altogether we have about 7.5. So on this point here, hope you guys can see what I'm doing. On this point, so I went down here by 3.5. Yeah. On this point, I'll just go in by half an inch. Go in by half an inch and then join it with a curve like so. Very simple. So I'm not going to cut this out now. When I'm done with the back, because I'm going to be using this to cut out the back. When I'm done cutting the back, I'll now cut out the neckline. So guys, I went ahead to fold my fabric again for the back panel. I folded it and placed the front panel on it in order to cut it out, but I left out 1 inch for the zipper because I would like to add a zipper to the back panel. So I'll come on the waist here. We're going to start by working on the waist. I'll remove the zipper bunch. I'll go in by half inch like so and come out on the bust line and then come out on the hip line like so. Very simple. Then on the shoulder, the back is supposed to be at least 1 inch or 1.5 inch longer than the front so that the collar would sit well. So that's what I'm marking. Just follow my markings. Just do exactly what I'm doing. Just 1 inch or 0.75 inch longer, like so. So we're going to trim this off now. So we are done trimming it off, so I'm going to just cut it out and then work on the neckline. So now we're going to work on the neckline. So for the back neck, I'm just going to come down from here. I'm going to come down from here. Hope you guys can see. From here by 1.5. 1.5 should be okay. Then I'm still using the same width, like so. So I'll cut this out now, like so. And then I'm going to now cut out the front neckline, like so. And this part I'm going away too. Very simple. So next we are going to cut our collar and our facing. For the front, we are going to be using this for our facing and our shoke for the facing. I'm going to be using an ashoke for the facing, like so. So we'll just fold this into this, like so. If you want, we can join it to cut out one part. So guys, just like I said, we are going to be using this for the facing. We'll be using this for the facing. This ashoke. Of course, you know ashoke is usually very small. So we are going to be joining it. Because we are going to be joining it, this is not going to start immediately from here. I'm going to make out about ½ inch that I'll be using to join it to complete it. So we're going to go ahead and measure where we want it to stop, depending on what you want. I want mine to stop around 14 inches, like so. I think 14 inches, then ½ inch for hemming, like so should be okay. Yeah. So from here, I'm just going to go ahead and give it a slight curve, like so. A slight curve, like so. Give it a slight curve and then come out like so. So depending on how you want to style it, for me this is the way I would like to style it. Very simple. So I'm going to use my scissors now to cut this out. So this is what we're doing. We're going to cut this into two pieces. Now for the neckline, for the collar, so for the collar stand, we are just going to go ahead and join the front and back shoulder first. We'll join the back and front shoulder first. So after that, we'll take what we have for the neck round, like so. We measure it. We go and measure it like so. You measure it round like so. So what I'm having is 10.5. So we're just going to go ahead and use our pattern paper to cut that, like so. So you fold in your pattern paper like so. Very simple. You fold it like so, using that exact 10.5 that we measured. You fold it like so, using 10.5. Okay, we are going to add about 2 inches, to that 10.5, like so. So what we have is around 12. So I think that should be okay. So you rule a line like so. And next you measure that 10.5 that you marked earlier, like so. Then you measure how wide you want your collar to be. I don't want mine to be too wide, so I'm just going to make it to be about 2 to 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches is okay. 3 inches like so. And then I'll come out like this to this at this point like so, and then I'll go ahead. If here measures 3 inches, I'll go ahead and measure about 2 inches here like so, 2 to 2.5 inches. And then so I'll go ahead and join it like so. Very simple. Then on this point here, I'm also going to go in a bit by quarter of an inch, and then join it like so, because the neck is not is actually curved. So I'll use my scissors to cut it out like so. So of course this will be for the collar. This will be for the collar stand, the stand for the collar. That's what we are going to be using. So with this, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Of course, I'm just going to cut out the pockets. The pocket is just a normal pocket that you all know. So you just fold this like so. You fold it like so. Depending, I'm just using the available fabric. Then you make a slant like so. Very simple. And then a curve here like so. So this is for the pocket. This is for one pocket. I will use this to cut the other pocket. So guys, if you have been watching me up to this point, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more interesting videos. Very importantly, subscribe, because your subscription is very, very important to me, so I can make more interesting videos. See you guys in my next video. Bye.